What's up, guys? Welcome back to another beautiful interview. I hope you guys enjoyed the previous interview and the previous interview and then the previous interview, because I told you guys I am dropping these things like gems. And it's not like in a fast way, but it's like I'm trying to show you guys this is it. And a lot of people that I've been interviewing know that this isn't the only time they're coming on. Like, they're coming back, especially if they're achieving their dreams. Which I got the one and only BEATMAN Fresh. Interview 62, bro. I appreciate this. And like my boy Matt said behind the lens, we've been planning this one for a minute now, bro. I think, bro, almost a year. Like close to a little bit of a year. I would say about like 8-9 months, bro. So I appreciate you taking your time and being patient to hop on here. And I appreciate Matt for plugging us in. And
my boy.
So how you been, bro? You been good?
Pretty good, man. Just staying working, staying grinding, staying positive. Staying
I like to hear that, man. I like to hear that. So we'll kind of get into the nitty gritty, or I guess you could say that, the gritty. Is that what it is, the gritty?
I guess that's what it calls.
Yeah, I don't even know how to say it. But yeah, the nitty gritty. Where are you from, bro? Like, where's your
Charleston,
shopping ground?
South Carolina, born and raised, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, outside of the 𝙄𝙩𝙬𝙬 area, in North Charleston area, you know, if you know it, you know.
Right. No, definitely. Is that something, and I asked this, and it sounds like repetitive, but I want people to know Charleston, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you happy to be from Charleston? Like, is this something you can go to like LA and all these other places and be like, I'm from Charleston? Or do you kind of keep it in the bush?
No, man, I'm actually proud of where I'm from because there's so much history here. This is where I learned how to become BEATMAN Fresh, and you know, I'm able to travel and come back. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you can't go to a beach or a river and just relax and catch the breeze. So being home to the water and to the food and people, it's just relaxing. So
It's different.
Loving,
especially if you're from Ohio, like me. Like, you don't know what the beach is like. Like, you're in desert areas, or not desert, but farms.
Yeah.
So that's cool, bro. Like, I don't know if you kind of know what we do here, or even just on 𝙄𝙬𝙩𝙬, but we talk about what school and stuff you went to. So like, what elementary school and stuff did you go to? And I said that twice. I don't know why.
It's all good. Had a few elementary schools. My first one was Goodwin Elementary. Then I went to Shakur Elementary. And then I went to Burns Elementary, then Millen Park. I graduated from Millen Park Elementary. And that's where I, exit 209, by the way, Ashley Foster, that's my stomping ground. That's where I came up as a teenager. So, you know, yeah, from that area. That's it. Middle school was Alice Burney, then Morningside Middle School, then Alice Burney.
That's why it didn't sound familiar. I was like, huh?
Yeah,
now I get it now. Because a lot of schools changed.
Oh, big time.
Like,
yeah.
what schools changed on Ashley Foster? Stahl?
Yeah, Stahl. That's just a location.
Oh, just a location.
Yeah,
but it's still crazy to see like what school is there now. Because there's a school there now, right?
Yeah, it's called Northwoods Middle, and I'm sorry, it's Pinehurst Elementary.
Right, yeah.
And the old Stahl building is Northwoods Middle School. Yeah.
And I don't want to touch too much on it, but I think it's cool because especially if you're from Charleston, that's our stomping grounds, bro. Definitely, like a lot of us have memories there. Yeah. So is there anything you kind of like, and we'll not like fast forward, but like anything that's happened between elementary school and middle school that you kind of like remember vividly? Some people have some traumatizing event, or not even traumatizing, but downfalls and good things happen in elementary school.
Just the transition of life and just understanding, you know, getting that I guess what we're really dealing with as a culture. You know, the older you get, you start realizing the difference between, you know, good and evil, you know, color and shit like that.
Was that like middle school? Obviously, because you know, elementary
school middle kind of, you know, because there was the mid '90s, so you know things started. Wow. You know, by the time I got 9th grade, it was 2000. So
MySpace.
Yeah.
Oh, I love MySpace, man. If you went on my profile, bro, I had everything out there. Click, yo, let me go check out Marco's MySpace. I love that. That's what they need to bring back. The music thing, that was really cool.
Definitely. That's what everybody
so, you know, not even just gonna like go through high school real quick, but where was high school again and stuff like that?
R&B Stahl High School.
And how was that? Like, is that something that was interesting?
Man,
or?
Definitely, man. It was, you know, high school was out there.
It's always
man.
interesting.
Yeah. But that's where the music kind of kicked in more. I started taking the musicianship real serious.
Is that where BEATMAN Fresh was kind of founded? Like when it all kind of came out and stuff?
Senior year, about, you know, senior year. But as far as like musicianship, we played for the talent shows. We, you know, shout out to Big D and everybody out there. Yeah, we just took on the music thing. That's by the time we got to our senior year, we just realized, yo, music is what we want to do. Here I am, you know, 20 years later, getting to travel the world here and there, and, you know, making music for different artists and just learning as I go, because it's so much to learn. I'll never know everything. So, yeah.
What was like the first encounter of like feeling like this was it? Like, this is music, like my life is music. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, my podcast, I already knew at Target and stuff. So
honestly, I think right after my parents died, which was back in 2004, about 05, 06, I just realized like this is what I want to do. My parents were musicians and singers as well, so I come from a musical family, so it was just inevitable. I had to just continue it in my way, you know.
Yeah. So how do you like carry that drive though? Because I mean, I'm not trying to be weird when you don't have like that backbone and stuff like that.
Man, it's
I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't mean to go dig in that, but it's like that's important.
Yeah.
You know, that's our lives. So
honestly, it's a never-ending pain. But that's why I keep going, because you know I can't stop. Life goes on, and just got to keep doing what I got to do. You know. Yeah, everyone grieves in their own way, but my music is my grieving. That's my escape. Yeah.
So like, what are ways that you make your music? Because I know everybody has different ways. Like I had one person said they make their music on the couch. Like I don't know how that's even possible. Cause
I won't lie to you, bro. My best
laying on the couch.
My music really comes when I'm traveling, like driving somewhere.
Yeah, that's cool.
Those 3-5 hours, whether going to land or something.
Is that notes or like what do you do? Like is it just
recording on the phone, like just making it right there? Voice memos, a lot of voice memos, and once I get somewhere, I put it like a rough draft down on my laptop on my Logics, so I won't forget the idea and just keep building from there.
Wow, that's cool. When did you drop your first song and stuff like that? High school?
My actual first song, honestly, was a couple of years ago. We did a mixtape back in 2009 called "Best of Both Worlds." So that was like my first appearance of who BEATMAN Fresh, Mr. Fresh.
As a group of with a group of people,
it was just me and my cousin, but at the same time we did like single song. We did like the Outkast thing. You know, we had songs together, and then he did one by himself. I did one.
That's cool though, man. So you get inspiration from Outkast and stuff like that.
That's my favorite.
I think everybody. I'm not trying to sound like that, but dude, they were probably one of the most inspirational and influential artists in the world, bro.
Definitely.
Especially Andre 3000. I love his. You ever seen his children's show?
No, not yet.
Oh, that thing's. Or it was a while ago, but it's I was gonna ask. There was something else I was gonna say. If that are those people that you would want to meet in the future, like in your music career?
I'm praying that I do, bro.
Yeah. Like collab wise, or just talking?
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
I just wanted to ask.
Goody Mob, all of them, man. Anybody who came from the Dungeon family, like, and I actually got a chance to run into Gip. Maybe back in December, bro. So
wow.
And it was just we literally called eye contact. So I felt like he see him somebody, but at the same time he was so cool. Yeah. We just took a picture and chopped it up, and that was a wrap from there. I was just like, keep going, man. So, yeah. No,
that's cool, bro. Like, what's your like future goals though? Like, what do you have planned for your music career and what you got going on? Is there anything like in detailed or?
Honestly, I'm pushing the artistry. I'm mainly a musician and producer, songwriter, and I got to the point where I had songs. I just couldn't find the artists or people who was willing to work, so I just stepped to the plate myself, and like, okay, I'm gonna just do it. And but I'm really looking forward to just selling music, collaborating, finding artists, and
beat wise, right?
Yeah, beat wise, songwriting wise.
So you got like BeatStar and all that stuff?
No, actually, I got out of the selling beats, and that only because I lost like 10 years of work one day off my hard drive.
Wow.
So I lost my drive for a long time, but I never stopped writing. So I got back into the production, and everybody, it's like the beat making became the new selling weed type thing. Pretty much everybody was doing it, so I had to find out how can I separate myself from the other million producers who making beats and got their online stores and stuff like that. So I'm the type of producer where like I like to sit down with the artists and we work together, grow that chemistry. Like selling beats is easy, but at some point it kind of gets overwhelming because you got to keep up with the beats versus having production. And a lot of it's starting to sound the same. So I like to get with other energy and other creative minds so we come up with something different. Yeah.
I love your answer too, because like that's what's actually going on in Charleston. I think it's a money scheme. Like what is it? The money scheme, pansy or something like that.
It's like the quick rich. Like I had shout out the Chief on the beat. I think he was the only one who was able to like really do it. He was smashing up beats for like $20, but he was crushing them like in hours, like 5 beats in 2 hours.
That's insane.
But he got like that. That's my little bro. So
I mean, some people can do it, but not everybody. And that's the problem. And that's the same thing. Like, it's crazy out here. So like, what makes you in your own lane? Like, what makes you who you are, and like what like how do you categorize
myself?
Yes, I'm talking over myself.
And I think fast like that too.
Right.
I think just what separates me is just being honest with myself for one. Just realizing who I am, and it's not gonna come overnight. It's gonna take a lot of work, and I'm like the grandma's part. I just like my production to simmer a little bit. We just cook it up because you sometimes like we just finished the song in like 5 months. We started it back in December or something like that, and it really just took us 5 months to really get it to how we wanted it, because we were just hearing stuff different. So sometimes just gotta be patient, and I think I just got more patience than maybe some producers, you know.
Yeah. Or even experience, like I feel like there's some lessons that you could overcome that some people don't, which is what life is, though.
Yeah.
You know, and that's some of us choose to not go through that path, though. If that makes sense. Do you ever feel like you ever done that in your life? We all do, but something that could help people, because I really love doing the interviews to help people. But I want people to learn from each person.
Definitely.
It's something that they should take away from each interview, not just who this person is. You know.
Well,
so what are ways that you feel like you could help somebody on that? Learning that aspect of life, you know?
Just, you know, don't...
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't let, you know, life situations stop you from your goal, your dream, your passion, especially with this music. You know, it's like I said, there's a lot of us, and it's a way of an expression, you know what I'm saying? So anything you go through, whether it's a breakup, you know, death, you know, whatever it is, just keep going, and kind of always remember, it's a million trillion of us. Just find out who John Doe is, you know what I'm saying? Like, separate yourself at all costs. It's going to take discipline, it's going to take, you know, isolation, you know, you're going to have some sacrifices, you're going to have some letdowns, and, you know, being a musician growing up, I think that's kind of where I got my, you know, discipline from, playing with bands, and seeing the production side as well, understanding the process, and, you know, because you ever go, I got next, you know, I know I can do it, but people really don't be ready for the call, you know, so like.
And even some are, but even if they were to get it, and like, because me, I think I would be ready, but at the same time, I'm probably not.
Yeah, same
you may not, yeah. Like,
honestly, I was thinking about like the way the road is, like as a musician, like some things you just really gotta be ready for.
You just have to
and
be
it's
ready.
very intense, and I'm learning that now. You know, traveling with certain artists, I'm just like at the brim of it, but those big artists, you know, like Charlie Puth and Chris Brown, I know some musicians who play for them, so it's just like these guys like racking their brains to stay on top of the game.
Yeah, you have
because
to.
It's a lot.
They
of
worked
homework,
hard
man,
for it behind scenes. Like I'm learning it myself, doing what I've been doing. Like nobody will know what you're really doing. I got a busted knee for jumping out. Don't ever listen to Big Sean's music. I'll just jump out the window. I literally was like looking out the window and I was like, all right, I gotta do it. But no, for real, when you start to like really get addicted to what you do, it's either you choose a path of red pill, blue pill, and it's either money or your dreams.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people are going through. I can't even talk right now. And that's why Charleston is kind of like lacking that. So do you think that it's ever going to happen here where we grow out of it? Because I don't know, it's starting. I want to change it, and I'm not trying to sound negative. But it's hard.
You know, we just gotta be honest with our market, man. Like I said, and it's happening in a lot of genres, not just the hip hop. And it's actually happening in the pop, the gospel. You know, and it's blessed to be around different genres, being a musician, but it's actually happening in all genres in the city. You know, you got people who don't want to see you ahead of them, or they have the information, but they're scared to give it to you because they see the potential in you, so they're scared you're going to surpass them in a sense. And then you have the ones who just arrogance, like, I got it, but I hope you fail. You know what I mean?
Right, you're right.
I think we're just missing the unity in the city, because everybody want to be the I.
What do you think we need? Like, what's in your eyes that you think could be fixing the problem?
Man, I guess whoever holds whoever has the level to bring people together, that person needs to be honest with self and with the city versus looking at the dollar.
Right.
Or, you know, because everybody can't market the same, everybody can't move the same. You know, like in the city, you got R&B singers and people trying to move like rappers, and you can't really do that. So you really need to understand what's going on. And I just think the people who have power and position need to bring the people together.
Right. Yeah.
You know, to be honest and let them know we're missing something, and we just got to learn how to unify first. Support the other artists. You know what I'm saying? Support the other beat makers. Support the other, you know, singers or whatever. But it's just the I. And it's just like,
especially if they're performing. Like, shout out to Low Country. We went all the way to Hilton Head to go watch him. We kind of came late.
Yeah, his hustle, man.
Yeah, he grinds, and it's cool that he was doing a movie premiere and a concert in one thing. That's like something I've never really seen. Like, you don't see that a lot.
Yeah,
you already see the marketing thing. So just to have people like that, I don't know if I'm kind of going off track, but to have people like that in Charleston, why are we not talking about that? You know what I'm saying? Why are we not showing appreciation to people out here doing stuff? Bros in Spain, and I don't mean to focus on Low Country, but I'm just giving an example. Of like ways for us to fix Charleston.
Because that's somebody who's not scared to be themselves.
Yeah,
and again, our city only focus on the street rappers.
Yeah,
and we just gotta be honest. If you're not
waiting
talking
for somebody to say
no,
that.
I mean, and that's why I'm not scared to say it. Again, a lot of us come from the streets, but it didn't make a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? We have the understanding. Some of us, a lot of things happen in the streets. Like, be honest with me, I'm a grown man. I'm scared to go back out there, bro, because there's too many things going. But I think we're just praising what's happening in the hood and what's happening in the clubs in the street. And club music and national music are two different things.
Big difference,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
So everybody wants to make a club bang.
Yep.
Nobody wants to make international music. And Low Country is like
making that international. Yep. I just was telling him his music is gonna be in kid shows, like everything.
And that's what we have to embrace, because there are a lot of artists just like him in the city. In Somerville, Goose Creek, no Charleston.
They're just being the best.
Yeah. they're just being overlooked because they're not representing somebody getting gunned down or shorty ain't twerking hard enough.
Yeah, that's a fact. So. And I mean that's cool, bro. And I think that's why you're over here being like the mindset that you have can lift up a lot of other people, if that makes sense. And you have a good environment, the people you surround yourself with, and I can just tell. So like, what do you have future plans like traveling wise? Are you going anywhere soon? Because you said you make your music from, writing stuff. So we'll kind of get back into that. Sorry for Charleston.
No, you
but like, where you going anywhere soon? Out of country?
As far as the gigs I got, those are the opportunities I have to go out of town with Southern Soul artists. But as far as things we want to do all the time, we're actually trying to create a budget and take it on ourselves instead of looking for opportunities.
Takes time.
And we're going to create our own opportunities. I watched a lot of local independent artists just have their money right, and they just went to different cities and made things happen for themselves.
Yep.
And so that's just what it's going to take. It's going to take the money. It's going to take.
Where would you want to go if you could? If you just got everything straight right now? Is there anywhere in mind?
I have to go somewhere with like-minded people where it's going on that. And it was like just right now. It's anywhere other than just Charleston. This small market.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even Charlotte's
I've never been to LA.
What? I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's not. And dude, God, all my LA people, if you do watch this eventually, it's not as good as what it is. I promise.
Yeah.
Like you're on.
I'm pretty sure they gas it up.
Yeah, they do, and I think it's what it is they get puppet. Like you're a puppet out there, and they string you. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like Atlanta is the most like where I've seen people grown. Like if they stay consistent, they get put in a position of like big shows.
Yeah.
I don't know, and then
I agree with you because that's what I've been doing the last 2 years. Just going out there to the New Music Mondays, Stankonia Studios, any type of parties or open mics they have during the week. Just pull up, see artists and meet other producers and who knows what's going on.
Do you have any future collabs with anybody in the country, Charleston, or even out?
Not right now, no. Yeah. Except with young boy Tone, he's an R&B singer. We just helped him do a Christmas record.
That's awesome. Hey, I love Christmas.
Trying to get some other, futures going on or whatever. And I'm actually, like I said, I'm mainly a producer. I'm trying to find artists.
So you're like,
I want to put on the records that I do have because I do a lot of hooks, and I love to just find somebody else to like kill a 12 ball.
Right, I might have to hop on. Rise elevate. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I do, since you kind of did bring that up. What are some ways that like you're trying to make your beats more appealing to artists, if that makes sense, to get it not just sold, but sold to like I want it. You know what I mean?
Just trying to be real musical and bring them a different outlook on just trying to be the next hip hop rap artist, you know what I'm saying?
But like, what are some beats? Like, is it like 808 beats or like, you see what I mean?
It's all the above, man. Because like I said, because I'm playing with different bands, I try to. There's some 808 incorporated, but I try to give it that hip hop pop, made soul feel at the same time.
And some people may not know like what type of music you make. So what genre of music are you talking about, or even producer?
I'm mainly I say R&B, soul, hip hop. That's my
give me a Wale vibe. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. That's so hard stuff though, because Wale is like low key underrated.
Yeah, he is
very underrated.
I love Wiz Khalifa. That's my boy.
Yeah, that's my dog. I can't wait to see him.
I'm Taylor Gang all day.
Yeah, for real, bro. I already know what's up, bro. I just you gotta hide it in sometimes like a little baby. But no, Wiz definitely will see him soon. You'll meet him soon too because we got the key to the city and we're about to run this thing and this is our year, bro. Because I already know what's up. I could tell by the energy, bro, and you don't play around. So.
By the way, check out my cover I did. I think maybe like 8 years ago. It was actually Mr.'s Plane. I actually did a Mr.'s Plane cover with Wiz Khalifa, and I just wrote around it, did my own beat,
definitely.
and put his verse on it. So,
so actually, where can we find it at? What's
it's right on YouTube. Just type in Beatman Fresh, Mr.'s Plane, Wiz Khalifa. It'll pop right up.
That's dope. I'm gonna have to check it out. Where can we find you on Instagram or all social medias? Where can we find
IG, it's Futuristic Fresh 385. Twitter, it's Futuristic. Beatman Fresh 33 and 3. Facebook, you have the band page, which is a 𝙄𝙩𝙩𝙚𝙬𝙚 Music and Entertainment, and BEATMAN'S, as you can see right there, that's how you spell it. It's my last name. Okay. But that's my personal Facebook, Snapchat, everything BEATMAN. Just type in BEATMAN on your favorite platform, your music site, whatever. I'm gonna pop up.
Is that your own merch, by the way?
Yeah, I'm kind of like branding my.
Jealous.
It's French, but that's my last
name. Got mine. Look, I didn't wear mine. Crap.
But it's a shoe, so I'm trying to turn, try to win everybody else's name.
So is that next too, merch?
Oh yeah, definitely. Start wearing my like thoughts on my shirt.
That's awesome.
Things you can't really say out loud. People like to read, so I'm gonna let you read what
definitely,
I'm thinking.
Man. I love this, bro. I can't wait to see what. So I don't know if you know, but next year I bring people back. So it's like every year. So I'm excited to see what you got going on. Bro. Buy some merch, bro. You got some beats. Might have to rap. I don't rap.
We'll have fun next year, man.
Right. So is there anything else you want to go over? I feel like we kind of covered everything. I kind of do a little teaser now, and then bring people back, and then you know what I mean, get people grasped in so they know who you are. For the next one, they can be like, "Where is he from?" Nope. Go watch the last interview. You know what I mean? So that we don't have to talk about it. Yeah. It's not like that, but you know what I mean? Like, people should know who you are. But no, is there anything else you want to talk about or go over real quick? Any announcements or anything?
Pretty much just stay tuned for BEATMAN Fresh, 𝙄𝙩𝙩𝙚𝙬𝙚 Music and Entertainment. Just looking for artists to work with, in and out the city, in and out the country. And we're just going to keep rising to elevate.
Every day.
You know that BEATMAN Fresh. Follow me on your favorite platform. Stay tuned.
Which one's your favorite platform? I meant to ask that. I asked everybody that.
I like Instagram and Twitter. It's more entertaining to me.
Twitter be something different, bro. I swear. Like, I don't even. I be waking up and roll over and go to Twitter because I like Facebook. I like all the other ones, but I feel like the most real facts are on Twitter. Yeah. Like if you see a tweet, it's not fake. Yeah. In my opinion.
No, for real. Yeah. I mean, you got your little bots now.
Yeah. But you
can literally from the stock market.
Kanye
to the streets.
It's Kanye.
Yeah.
You know, it's ways he posted. It's not no bot thing.
And you can be yourself, free man. They don't knock you for just being honest. So.
Shout out to Elon Musk.
Yeah, already.
But again, interview 62, BEATMAN Fresh. Thank you for coming on, bro. It's been a pleasure, bro. And I can't wait to see what this man does because, dude, we have so much talent in Charleston. It's not even funny. It's honestly adding up, literally.
Check out my latest release, 𝙄𝙩𝙬𝙚𝙬𝙚. It's on all platforms right now.
Did you want to talk about that too?
It's just I'm putting out music here and there. It's not like it's a broad like you're gonna find me, and I'm gonna keep networking and marketing, however. But while you're watching this interview, tell your friend, tell your homie, whoever, your sister, your auntie. Check out BEATMAN Fresh and everything else. Once you check out the name, you see everything that's coming with it from other singles, Southern Soul, you name it, brother. BEATMAN Fresh, we coming.
I love to hear that. Remember, guys, stay true to yourself. The only way to achieve your dreams is through you. No one else is going to do it. You got to get up every single day like BEATMAN Fresh does. And I'm actually asking because I didn't even ask. Can you always be yourself when you wake up?
That's the only way not to be.
That's the best way to be, man. And we hit it on beat, actually. It's funny, man. I love every single one of you guys. Stay tuned for the next interview, and then the next interview, and the next interview. Check out the Palmetto Network website if you can, guys, for all the latest interviews that are dropping. We do have an app coming very soon, so I just had to throw that in there. A little salt. Love you guys. Peace.
That's it.